here. So Yul Edochie now believe say for court, he go win May, or not be say just win, then go just close the case. Yul Edochie don't meet some of the influential persons where they for Nigeria. They don't tell them, say, don't worry, do as you like. Do what you like to do. Nothing they happen. We are with you. A woman cannot come and win your case. Don't worry. But one thing where those people can't forget to know, say, now they tell you make you do what you like for social media. Where it be say chief judges day. Although say we know say judiciary system for Nigeria, you don't get command since last year, February. But I beg. Now wow. You Edochie now. Don't believe, say, those people where they tell and say make him carry on with what they do to me, Edochie for media, say they go stand for him. But there is an update now. According to what in the legal team talk, it say those people where we say they stand for you, they tell you, say, may you carry on with what they do. They don't want to leave you, Edochie, because why? The things don't too much. I tell people, say, don't be too carried away with what people are telling you to go do on the media. Because at the end of the day, those persons that are telling you to do all those things, ask yourself, are they going to be there? The way they are telling you to go and do it, will they stand for you like that? Now, you Edochie, they go to meet, they find lawyer, because that's a former lawyer where they used before. That one don't remove her and say, there is no way when go fit to help you, Edochie. Say with actions of you, that he cannot help you, Edochie. You Edochie go need another new lawyer where go help her, because with the actions where you they perform for media, it is spoil their job as a legal team. Say they don't tell you countlessly, say make he stop to the parade himself for media with Judy Ekwensu. But you Edochie, you not going listen. You Edochie continue to the parade himself for social media with Judy Ekwensu. Right now that one I make away be say, you don't know now, say, if you reach court, egbe go gas, because the people will tell and say, make him carry on, make you do what he like. All of them don't begin to withdraw. Hey, the legal team now say, the court hearings will take place this very month, what we do, and a big biggie for you, Edochie. So instead of you, Edochie, to back out, but because of social media, you'll want to tell social media people, say, in strong. You'll want to tell social media people, say, in no the fear. Before I go enter this gist, make I welcome on first. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Patience Blogs TV. My country people, I welcome you now. If you never subscribe to my channel called Patience Blogs TV, kindly hit on the subscribe button. Turn on notifications so that you will get notified anytime I drop a new one. And I want to say a very big thank you to my old, new, and returning subscribers. I appreciate you so much for your immense support. To my members, may God bless and replenish your pocket. So now, make we enter the gist, my people. Not be smart they go on. You Edochie don't buy market. Instead of you Edochie to think of how he go take come out for this wahala, where he by himself go put himself, he dey deep himself more and more. The moment when the matter enter media, say you Edochie don't begin go to find persons where go help him for this case. Legal team of me Edochie now come begin to look for those persons where they close to you Edochie to know them, so that in case when court go don't start like this, egbe go gas. Una dey see and say, may Edochie legal team cannot come on the media to tell una the next step where they want to take. But only waiting that they do, now be waiting and go read for una very, very soon. Make una hear. That team of May Edochie can say 12 things to know about the case of Yul Edochie. By the way of introduction, we stated that the courts handling the case of Yul and May admonish all the parties and the lawyers to avoid discussing the case on social media. The court was right in that, and the reason was to avoid this kind of confusion and commotion Yul triggered since last week, when he forcefully accused May and followed it with his public demand for her to change her name and return bride price. What Yul did was the most unfortunate and unfair. Our office was bombarded with hundreds of messages from people who had questions based on Yul's social media statements. It became impossible to keep quiet in the face of such avalanche of curiosity and inquiries. The points statement below is not an attempt to drive an 18-wheeler struck through the gate opened by you. Rather, the purpose is to remind all of you that the case is in court, that nobody should try to preempt the court by the way of disinformation or reckless social media statements aimed at igniting undue public passions. What you should know. 1. You, Edochie and Judy, are not married as husband and wife. Marriage is a relationship created or approved by law. Husband or wife is not a term of act, but a term created and defined by law. So a marriage cannot exist without the law. That is the difference between wife and girlfriend. Your girlfriend is anyone you call your girlfriend, but your wife is only the person the law has declared so. 2. No custom can exist in conflict with any law made by the government of Nigeria. Therefore, the Marriage Act of Nigeria made it impossible for you and Judy to be married traditionally or otherwise. So, it is wrong to suggest or insinuate that you and Judy married under traditions of Igbo people. That is fallacy. 3. In the document they respectively filed in court, Yul and Judy both denied the allegation that they are married. 4. Queen May filed for divorce because she wants to dissolve her marriage to Yul, mainly because Yul committed adultery and asked her to accept polygamy. And she does not want to be part of polygamy because it violates her faith and belief, and it is contrary to the marriage vow she exchanged with Yul on the altar. 5. In condition to other things she requested from the court, Queen May asked Judy and Yul to stop parading themselves as husband and wife since the two are not married. 6. When a case is pending in court, parties must allow the court to hear and decide the case. When a divorce petition has been filed in court, the parties should focus on the court and avoid trying to resolve the issue by alternative means. So, whether it is changed of name or return of bride price or tummy tuck or implant, whatever you feel that the other party has done wrong must be channeled to the court. Yul's attempt to address his grievances on social media was a terrible act done in utmost bad faith. 7. When you have a case in court, you must recognize that the court can decide it one way or the other, or dismiss it altogether. No matter how confident you feel about the outcome of such case, you must allow the court to make its decision without prompting or second-guessing the court. So, applying this principle to this case, we can say that the court may dissolve the marriage or refuse to dissolve the marriage. Since Yul and Judy have denied the main allegation, it is for May to prove her case with evidence she has. A wise person cannot do anything like demand for change of name or return of bride price until the court has dissolved the marriage. 8. A marriage under the Marriage Act can only be dissolved by the High Court. Such marriage does not require payment of bride price, or High Court does not require a return of bride price for such a marriage to be dissolved. So, generally, there is nothing like return of bride price in marriages governed by the Marriage Act and the when a married woman assumes the same surname as her husband, it becomes her name. It doesn't mean she borrowed or is using her husband's name. It is now her name. Though the reasons she changed to that name was based on marriage. The reason she continues with the name is not necessarily based on the marriage. It is a mistake. Therefore, to think that the new name assumed after her marriage is a name to be used only during marriage, if so, you should ask a widow to change her name before the marriage ended with the buying of her husband, at which point a woman has right to remarry. The woman can keep the same surname as her ex-husband or late husband. It was not the husband that dashed her the name. She chose the name and she can keep it for as long as it is convenient for her. Divorce only gives a woman a good excuse to revert to her maiden name. It is up to her whether to take that excuse or not. She will have many excuses to keep the name. It is totally up to her what she does with the name. 10. Queen May did not have any implants or perform any belly tongue. She has no reasons or desire to pursue that. If you have seen her sisters, you will know that they don't have any need for that. However, I must emphasize that every woman has right to pursue such if she desires so. The issue of husband's permission is just a red herring. It is funny to believe that Yul, who has been separated from May for more than a year now, would have the knowledge of whether she did an implant or not. Since their separation, Yul has seen May only on her pictures or like everyone else. For him to comment on her body is daft because that forcefully implies that he still have the privilege of a husband to her body. That is just imaginary polygamy. My read 11. 11. Queen May did not sue Yul for bigamy. Bigamy is a crime offense which can lead to imprisonment. May has never been interested in sending Yul to prison. She is not even interested in getting him arrested. She has her reasons and you must respect them. From our observation, May is not a bitter person. She does not fight dirty or maliciously. She only sues on the ground of adultery as a civil cause of action because that is necessary to dissolve the marriage and avoid polygamy. She is focused on that. She is not interested in dragging anyone or humiliating anyone, despite the fact that the other side is doing exact that. 12. It is in the interest of both parties to avoid discussing the case in the media. 90% of the case you've heard on the media about this case is not true. The court was right in admonishing the parties to avoid the media, the social media. Queen May respected the court and maintained her silence. However, Yul and Judy has been setting the media on fire with stories, insinuations, and drama. Whatever you've read on social media, always know that you don't have the whole truth. So, my country people, now the matter with the ground, now be this so you, Edochie, now not having the real clue of what the lawyers of May are about to do to him and Judy is a problem. So they needed to kind of look for what to do. As in you, Edochie, they sink the more. Because so many persons they tell and say, don't worry, we are going to help you out. We go make sure say we put you, we make sure say we cancel the case. May know if you do anything. Those lawyers will off their mouth. They know if you talk. This is what Edochie is getting. And he believes them. You know, I told you guys that the reason why when you wrong go meet APC is because of one or two things. You'll believe, say, with them, he can oppress May Edochie. I go leave am for here. Like and share. Drop your opinions. Patience Vlogs TV. Catch you guys in my next one. Bye-bye.